What is up, guys? Chance with the Traveling Medic here. We're currently entering Big Bend, stopping at the rest area. It's at the very front of the park. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. I think we still have about 40 minutes left till we get to our actual campsite. It's gonna have, it feels like in the 20s tonight, so it's gonna be a cold night. But I'm excited to be here with the boys. We're gonna get set up and I'll keep all updated. Alrighty, we just made it to our campsite. We're gonna get all set up. It is very, very chilly, so we're gonna try and do this relatively fast so we can start warming up. We'll keep you all updated. Okay, getting the tents all set up. It's very cold. Mine's currently inflating the pad right now. The boys are getting theirs all set up. Get a nice little charcoal fire going. One thing about Big Bend National Park, there's no ground fires and there's no wood fires. So charcoal, we're using the grill kind of as a heater for us right now. I'm definitely gonna change, put in some warmer weather clothing and try and stay warm. All right, tent's all set up. I'm in the warm clothes. Give you all a little tour of mine and the boys. Here we've got Hest over here. Got Ryan. And we've got some other buddies down the way a little bit. We're gonna meet them up, have some gumbo for dinner. Yeah, so this tent I've got set up. I've got my sleeping pad, REI sleeping pad there. I've got a Z fold under it, and I've got a whoopee just to help with some of the coldness. Sleeping bag. I've got a pillow, extra blanket in case it gets cold, and then my bag of clothes. So it's gonna get cold tonight. We've got the thermals on, beanie, try and stay warm as much as possible. But yeah, keep you updated. We're gonna go hike in the morning, have some good breakfast, finish getting all set up.
It's gonna be really good. And I also got a bottle of hot sauce and some green onions. Man, imagine being homeless. You can camp every night.
And you don't have to worry about cooking dinner. Sometimes people bring it to you.
Oh yeah. You can find it in trash bags.
You don't have to worry about paying bills?
That's great. Sometimes I'd like to live as a raccoon. I feel like that would. I feel like that's a lifestyle. I feel like I have the devil's magic in me not to be a raccoon.
Alrighty. So we're sitting around a little Ignic firebox trying to warm up. Big Bend has no ground fires, so it's very cold. It's currently 29, feels like of 25, I believe. Got some gumbo, some rice cooking, so it's gonna be pretty good. Hopefully warm up the soul, give us a full belly and go to bed. So all I got is just on a simmer, just keep it warm. Yeah.
I need that knife or something.
Alright guys, it is incredibly cold out. I think we're in the feels like of 20 now, somewhere around that area. Me and the boy Hess, we're trying to stay warm. We are currently boiling some water, putting the Nalgene's, putting the sleeping bag, warm it up. We had some good gumbo for dinner, made by one of the dudes that came along with us. Got a time-lapse camera set up for y'all, so hopefully that produces something good. If not, I'll check the footage tomorrow. We've got one more night. I'll do it the next night, see if I can figure it out. Other than that, like I said, boiling water, fill up the Nalgene's, and then we're gonna try and warm up in the sleeping bags and go from there. 12:50 in the morning. It feels like 20, incredibly cold. I messed up. Didn't bring a winter bag. I brought my jungle bag on accident. I also forgot my thermals, so I'm doing everything I can to stay warm. I'm bundled up. I'm in this bag. Luckily I brought a spare blanket, so hopefully that helps. But I'm trying to get some sleep. I apologize. My breath is getting on the lens. And keeps fogging up because it's cold. So I will see y'all in the morning, or if anything happens overnight, I'll let y'all know. Good morning. It is 8:40 in the morning. Currently 22 degrees. It's cold. It's a cold night. I've definitely slept worse. And I'm just laying here because I really don't want to get up out of my bag, but I'm gonna have to get the day started, have some breakfast, and go hiking. Once we kind of get up and out and about, I'll let y'all know. we at, Hess?
Yeah, I would do.
We're at St. Helena's Canyon in Big Bend National Park. Looks really pretty.
Yep, we just drove from Chisos Basin campground, drove out here. Right here's the canyon. And then Mexico is obviously right there. We're gonna end up going down the river at some point. We're about to do this hike. We stopped out here at the stall overview, doing some photography and taking pictures. We're excited. I'll keep y'all updated as we're hiking. How far is it? About
2 miles?
2 miles one way, so 4 round trip.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be beautiful. So you've got me out here recording, and then them just taking these pictures. This is kind of what happens when you bring a bunch of cameras and just a bunch of boys out exploring. I will say the drive from Chisos Basin out to here is by far the prettiest drive that we've had through Big Bend so far. There's a lot of terrain changes and it's just beautiful. So I definitely recommend, if you're in Big Bend, come check out Santa Elena Canyon. I would do the hike like we're about to do and just experience it. We are reaching the Rio Grande River and it's opening up into this beautiful canyon. We're gonna hike further into the canyon, but give me just a second, I'll show you where we're at. Beautiful canyon here in Rio Grande. Just on the other side of that river is Mexico. They tell you a lot to not cross. There's definitely a lot of like low water crossings that you could get across if you wanted to. I know that in Big Bend, if you go to the opposite side of the Rio Grande village, is where there's crossing points for you to go. This is by far my favorite part of Big Bend. It's beautiful. You've got, I mean, for miles, just this giant rock wall as you're coming down from the Chisos Basin. You get on this little trail, and I mean, not even a quarter mile in, you're already at the river. You're at the mouth of this canyon. We're gonna go further down the canyon. If you're in Big Bend, definitely check this out. I think it's beautiful. I think everybody else would agree. I know Ryan said it's his favorite place so far, so. All right, Tyler.
What's up?
Talk to him about where we're at.
I'm not going to talk to anybody about where we're at right now, Chance.
Just know if you're Border Patrol, no you're not.
Tell us about Big Bend, Ty.
Well, it's a bend, and it's big, and it's probably the coolest place in Texas, easily. Beautiful out here. It's mystic.
It's beautiful. This has definitely been one of my favorite camping trips by far. And it's just beautiful. You know, last time we were here, we backpacked Chisos Basin. So being out here and experiencing more of what Big Bend has to offer is truly amazing, because like I said, this is probably my favorite part of Big Bend. You've got this guy over here that's just taking some photos.
Yeah, you taking videos?
I am.
Yeah. Look at your boots.
Where are we at, buddy?
We in Mexico. Or at least the Rio Grande riverbed. Depending on who's asking.
We're in the riverbed.
Yeah.
In the riverbed. We've not crossed.
Huh?
Can you give thoughts?
Thoughts? Thoughts on doing what we just did?
This place.
Oh!
What did we just do?
It's very, very breathtaking, honestly. Very big. Pictures and videos don't do justice.
Very big.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, somebody could very easily walk across into Mexico. We wouldn't do that, though. We're law-abiding citizens, and we love America, so.
We would never, ever, ever do that. But yes, it's breathtaking. Yeah, don't worry about the guy with his pants hiked up and no shoes on and no socks on.
This water is very cold. I think y'all are gonna have to amputate.
Yeah, this is the Frio River. This is not the Rio Grande. But like Hess said, this does not do justice for how beautiful it is. Cameras, the pictures, the videos, nothing. Driving through is beautiful. I've probably put in a little bit of that so far in the video. It's amazing. Alrighty, we are probably maybe a mile in, you'd say, Ty. And I mean, the only word I can use is breathtaking to describe this place. We are just walking. It's taking a lot longer than it should. We are stopping, taking lots of pictures, taking lots of videos. Kind of just enjoying being out here, being with the boys and having a good time. So I think the plan for tonight is that we're gonna finish this hike. We're gonna go back to Chisos Basin campgrounds where we're staying. One thing they don't tell you is that from the park, from here, if you go back to like Rio Grande Village, the park ranger was telling us that's about 2-hour drive. I think we're about an hour back to our campground, right in the middle. And we're gonna go probably eat a little bit of dinner, and then we're gonna try and get up to the window trail and do the window trail at sunset. That's a super short hike. I think it's less than a mile round trip. Oh, the window trail is 4.6 miles? Ooh, that's gonna be a rough one to do at dark because they tell you not to hike here at dark. The other really cool thing about this place is that you've got this insane echo. And so like when you're all the way down there on the trail, people are at the end like yelling and you hear the echo for who knows how far.
Them both calling out each other's names.
What do you think, Ty?
It's pretty sweet, man. Never been anything like this.
We just finished Santa Elena Canyon. Hess, what do you think?
It was freaking sweet, man. That was sweet.
It's beautiful. So we're gonna go back to camp, cook up some steaks we got for dinner tonight. We may go to Hot Springs. I'll believe it when I see it. So if we go to the Hot Springs, you'll see it in here. Other than that, like I said, go have some steak. We'll catch up with you there. Alrighty guys, so it's about 7 o'clock. Cooling down. So the other boys are going over to the Hot Springs. Me, Hess, and Ryan are gonna hang out. We just had some steak. Gonna hang out around this warmer. Just sit here, relax tonight, have a couple beers maybe. We're just gonna try and have a good time. Enjoy the last little bit. We got to be up early to get out of here and get home. So that really should start wrapping it up for this. Kind of closing everything off. We did Santa Elena Canyon today. It's absolutely beautiful. If you've ever been to Big Bend, or have not, I 100% recommend coming out here. Downfall about Big Bend is it is so large and so vast. It's impossible to do everything kind of like at once. So this is second trip. There's gonna have to be a third, and I want to go to the state park that's out here. So there's gonna be a few trips out here. I'm hoping the next time I come out here with my wife, go get one of the cabins, just enjoy it. I appreciate y'all watching the video, and I hope y'all enjoyed it and we're able to see some of the beauty that Big Bend has to offer. And I always recommend just getting outdoors.